I said, any candidate can come on, and he'll probably appreciate that I cleared that up for everybody.
I have a feeling.
Two separate incidents. Guys.
Hell would freeze over before he sits on that couch.
Well, it's always nice to be invited.
Well, maybe you can have
True.
a chair. You can use the chair.
I invited Victoria Sullivan to come on in, and Mary Joyce Craig already knows she can come in here. So, as along with the alderman at large and a lot of people out there. So feel free to come on in. Just contact me, and we'll get you on. You can talk about what you want to do and why you are running.
Mayor Joyce is in the scooter gang, so
that's right. Yes,
she rode a scooter.
No, she did.
Yeah, I saw the videos that you made. Very good, by the way, Peter White.
Oh yeah, we were on the news.
I didn't see that part. Jeff Nye was doing his scooter thing. It was really good.
Oh yeah.
Looks like you guys had a great time.
It's
we
always
sure
a
did.
Great time.
I don't think it would work for me though. If I fall over.
No, it's very safe.
Mikey tried it.
Mikey Martin?
Yeah, but he said his balance was a little off. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Texas Mike, but he tried.
That's all we ask.
All right, Shannon McGuire says, thanks for clearing that up, Peter. I feel so much better now. You're welcome, Shannon.
Yep. Two separate incidents.
Right, two incidents. Bobby Champagne, good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in. Very nice. Thanks, everybody.
I hate to admit that I've known those two ones for too long.
What happened?
Those two Richard Wright things. I try to get out of my head, but I just can't do it.
Oh, yeah, but they're two different events.
Yeah, the whole thing makes me shiver.
Shiver.
Makes you feel down and dirty.
I know. I got to take a shower now. Gross.
Me too.
Together?
Right.
With Ron?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
He has egg he likes egg all over his face.
Yes, Mr. Artist egg on his face, sorry.
All right, folks.
It's good to be back.
We are back. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Got Joel Moose Elber, Mike Doyle, Kyle Clayton will be back tomorrow.
I will.
And
I will not be here.
You will not be here.
Joel will be in the Matt show, though, with Amanda McCarthy and Tom. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Amanda says me or Tom.
I think I know who she's going to pick.
Yeah, it'll be a fun game.
We'll tune in
It's not
tomorrow.
a fun game. You should really go for it, man.
Yeah, I should.
You should.
I got nothing to lose, right?
You got nothing to lose.
Not a thing to lose.
How close are you with Tom? Not that close.
Oh, I mean, you're right.
Let's throw him under the bus, man. You go for it.
He's got to go.
He's got to go.
Sorry, Tom, if you're listening.
Keep it right here. You got Matt Connarton Unleashed coming up at 4 p.m. That's right. Is it Monday?
Oh, man.
It's Monday. We're back, baby.
I'll probably bag in my face come 5 o'clock tomorrow, but that's okay, though.
Constantly have egg on your face.
It was great to have Granite State of Mind back in action on Friday. And catch the replay tonight after Matt Connarton. That's going to do it for us today. Sun's going to come out around noon. You have a good day, Easy.
You too, Peter, and you, Kyle.
You have a good day, Kyle.
You as well, my friend.
And all of you out there, adios.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry, located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Diz's Cafe is the place to put a smile on your face. Judy and the crew will take care of you. Bring your appetite and treat your taste buds right.
Diz's Cafe is always a winning choice. Breakfast, lunch, or supper. Diz's Cafe at 860 Elm Street in downtown Manchester. Dine in, take out, or make a reservation. Call 603-606-2532. Eat, drink, and be happy. Diz's Cafe.
You are listening to WMNH LP, Manchester's radio.
Broadcasting from the top of 1000 Elm Street. Our studios are located at 119 Canal Street and licensed to Manchester Public Television Service in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Contact us by email at WMNH953@gmail.com or through our website at WMNHradio.org.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination.
It's 9 o'clock.
You're listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3. You're listening to WMNH 95.3.
World Premiere.
Right now, we have a Matt Connarton Unleashed world radio premiere. This comes out August 14th, but you are going to hear it here first. This is the new single from Tuesday Night Whites. It's called Red Tree.
You said you'd meet me in the summertime. My face was melting, it's not even 5. But when we get back to the other side, then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. She said to me, mid-33, that's where I'll be. So now we're out here in the summertime. I took it all and now my hands are tied. But when we get back to the other side, then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. She said to me, mid-33, that's where I'll be. Under the tree. Oh, she said to me, on the other side is where we're free. Take a chance on the world. We'll be under the tree. Tonight is when we come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. She said to me, mid-33, that's where I'll be.
Oh, I love that song. I love that. That is called Red Tree. The band is Tuesday Night Whites. They are from the UK, and that is brand new. It comes out August 14th, but you heard it here first before anybody else right here on Matt Connarton Unleashed. Of course, we are from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious Manchester, New Hampshire. And you can stream the show from anywhere. Go to mattconnerton.com/unleashed for an updated list of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Saturday, August 8th, 2026, and I'm not alone.
Good morning, sunshine.
Jenny is here at the news table. First time in a long time.
It has been a while. I have missed home.
Well, you've been very very busy.
I'm happy to be home. Yes, I have been very busy. There's a lot going on. Definitely go check out jencoffee.com if you want to keep up on all the trouble I get into. Good trouble, that is.
Yes, absolutely. I do want to say too, just for our live listeners, if you tried going to the WMNHradio.org website to stream the show this morning, if you are listening live, it's not working, not because of anything having to do with WMNH, actually, but because of the service that we use that distributes our live stream, it's not working on the WMNH website. But if you go to mattconnerton.com/live and click that link, that is working. So if you're currently listening to the show somewhere else, of course we stream to YouTube and Facebook
and Good Morning Australia.
And Australia, yes,
Good morning.
Our friends in Australia, and they can hear us because they get the raw audio stream there. But depending on how you're listening to the show, if you tried to listen to it at the WMNHradio.org website and it wasn't working, we use a service called Radio Jar, and they're having a problem on their end. It has nothing to do with us, but the stream is still going out, so you can still stream the show live. You just can't necessarily stream it on the WMNH site right now if you're listening live on Saturday morning. So if you go to mattconnerton.com/live, though, that link does get you to the feed. You might already be there, but if you happen to be streaming the show on social media and you just want the audio feed, you have one less option today as far as how you can get it. But again, it's got nothing to do with us. It's a Radio Jar problem. That's a service that we use here and that I've used also for my own stream for probably the better part of 10 years now. We don't usually have any issues with it, but just so you know, in case anyone's confused, if anyone went to WMNHradio.org and said, why isn't it working? It's not our fault, I promise. It's got nothing to do with us. But, of course, you can stream the show, like I said, mattconnerton.com/live. We're currently streaming to YouTube and other social media, Facebook, and we even stream the show to LinkedIn, which some people think is odd, but why not? It's an option, right? But we do have a great show for you today. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to be joined by Dillon Jones, all the way from Utah, country artist. We don't have a lot of country artists on the show, but we did do a world radio premiere for his single Town Like Mine a couple of months ago, and he's going to be calling in. He is calling. He didn't travel. He's not traveling all the way here to speak to us. In the second hour, Echo Ray will be here with us live in studio. She promotes a lot of music from the area, and always she's very, very active in that, so we like having her on, talking to her. And then in the third hour, Lou Antonucci returns to the show, and this might be, I don't know, today's appearance might put him in the Five Timers Club. I'm not actually sure.
Ooh.
Maybe.
A new member might be about to happen.
Maybe. It's either going to be his fourth or fifth appearance on the show. I was trying to remember that last week. He's been on quite a bit because I remember the first time he was on, it's been a few years since his first appearance on the show because it was at the old studio when we were on Elm Street. So he's been on a bunch. But we always enjoy talking with him. So we have a very busy show for you today. I also want to mention, and I want to say thank you to Will and Lexi from Sepsis. They had me as a guest on their podcast this week, The Sepsis Show. They interviewed me.
Fun.
Yeah, that was, I really enjoyed that.
I loved watching it. It was really good. The entire episode was great.
Yeah. And they actually, leading up to the interview, they do a lot of segments kind of similar to what we do here. When we have time between our musical guests, when we talk about music industry news, they do a lot of that on the Sepsis Show as well. So it's very informative in that way. And then the interview is at the end of the show. So check out their YouTube channel. Just go on YouTube, look for the Sepsis Show. You'll find it. You can find the segment with me, or if you just want the segment with me, although again, I do encourage you to check out the whole show, but I did post the segment on my social media, specifically with my interview, as well as on the IPMNation YouTube channel. They gave me permission to do that. They said a fair use, do with it what you want. It helps everybody. So that is up. Oh, hello to Andrew Brown in Dublin, listening to us from Dublin, local radio there. Hello, Andrew.
Welcome. And a big shout out to Julie in Denver, my lifesaver. I do love you, and I love that you are here with us.
Yes, hello to Julie in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, we have listeners all over. Of course, we love our listeners locally here in Manchester, New Hampshire at 95.3 FM. But, it is, we do live in an era where you can get anything anywhere, really. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are places in the world where you're not allowed to listen to us. But
North Korea,
you probably cannot hear the show in North Korea.
Yeah.
They keep a tight control on what streams there.
Their world is very, very controlled.
Yes, absolutely. But most places in the world you can get the show. So everything is, that's why I always laugh when, I used to laugh. I don't know if he says it anymore, but our friend Glenn R.J. Willett, he used to talk about being global. And it's like, well, Glenn, if you're on the internet, I mean, everything's global. If you're on the internet. But I should mention too, I haven't posted the picture yet. I did run into recently at the post office our friend Willett Glenn, the artist. Congratulations to Willett Glenn, the artist, who apparently is going on a big tour.
Artist formerly known as Glenn?
Yeah.
Or the People's Mayor?
Willett Glenn, the artist, is his official name.
Willett Glenn, the artist. That's kind of an interesting ring to it.
He told me all about how it's funny, he didn't mention the name, but he said there's a big Nashville artist he's going to be opening for, going on a big tour. His face will be on the tour bus. And very, very excited for Willett Glenn, the artist.
Did you know he was born on a bridge? And they didn't know if he was Canadian or American?
That is the story he has been telling since the day I met him, and I've known him for probably 20 years now. Yes. Willett Glenn, the artist, formerly known as Glenn Willett, Glenn R.J. Willett, the People's Mayor. Not
a manger.
He says that he was born on a bridge. On a bridge that connects the United States and Canada. And because he was born on the bridge, he has dual citizenship because he's neither Canadian nor American. He is both. So that's what he's been telling us for 2 decades. And probably longer. We do. We love. You can hear him every Thursday on the morning show with Peter White, of course. The morning show with Peter White weekdays, of course, from 7 to 9 a.m. here on WMNH. And Glenn is a regular fixture there on Thursday mornings.
Is that the day that they play games?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to tune back in and hear that.
But
if I get up early enough. The problem is the morning show. Sometimes I'm just not up early.
Yeah, I'm usually I'm working when it's on, but I get to hear bits and pieces of it. But I did hear a pretty entertaining segment with Glenn recently where he got a bit upset, which I texted Peter about later in the day. I said, "Dude, that was gold." I've said this many times.
Now, what was upsetting?
I don't know. He's just Peter was getting under his skin a little bit, but I do love.
He has a way of doing that, you know.
I love the dynamic, and I've always loved the dynamic between Peter White and our friend Willett Glenn, the artist. I just think it's a lot of fun. And there's a lot of history there. And there's some great segments that you can find on YouTube.
And there was a really fun segment that was on right before your show this morning. So, of course, good morning, Easy. We love you. You were quite highlighted in this morning's episode.
Well, yeah, Saturday mornings, if you don't know, we play classic episodes of the morning show here on WMNH. So we got to hear something from 2021 that featured Easy G. Right now, what we're going to do, though, we're going to play the single from Dillon Jones. It's called Town Like Mine. Again, you heard it here first. A couple of months ago, we did a world radio premiere for this. And then we're going to have Dillon Jones. He's going to be calling the studio line any minute. So we'll get him on, and then we'll talk with him. Again, I believe he is in Utah. Which is, boy, so it's early for him. But you know what? He grew up on a ranch. He's used to
get like 2 hours behind
getting up early. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which, probably, yeah. But so we'll be talking with him in just a few minutes. Dillon Jones coming right up. But here it is. This is called Town Like Mine.
Pictures disappeared before my time. It wasn't too long after that you could call without a line. And this world spins so fast I just can't keep up. I wish I could turn back time just by getting in my truck and drive to those small towns that drive cows and have stock dogs running around. Ones that don't have stoplights shining bright, and there's still some open ground. Ones that you can get out fishing or hunting anytime. Everybody wants a town like mine. Hank Williams and George Jones still sing on the radio. Where the front door stays unlocked at everybody's home. And old farmer's on his tractor, hauling out a load. Down Main Street in the summer heat, blocking both lanes of the road. In those small towns that drive cows and have stock dogs running around, ones that don't have stoplights shining bright, and there's still some open ground. The ones that you can get out fishing or hunting anytime. Everybody wants a town like mine. It's where those wildflowers grow on both sides of the road. It's where you couldn't wait to leave. Now you wanna get back home to those small towns that drive cows, have stock dogs running around, the ones that don't have stoplights shining bright, and there's still some open ground. The ones that you can get out fishing or hunting anytime. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of them, they're getting hard to find. Those small towns that drive cows and have stock dogs running around, ones that don't have stoplights shining bright, and there's still some open ground. The ones that you can get out fishing or hunting anytime. Everybody wants a town like mine. I said everybody wants a town like mine.
There it is. That is Town Like Mine, and that is Dillon Jones, who I believe we have on the studio line with us. Dillon, are you there? Uh-oh. I do not hear him. Someone called. All right, Dillon is not on the line, but he was. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to... you know what we're going to do? Oh, the adventure of live radio, my friends.
It's always a blast.
We're going to play another Dillon Jones song, and I'm going to see...
there are technical difficulties.
I'm going to shoot him an email here. Something's wrong. Maybe the phone line isn't working, but because someone was on, he was on the line, I believe. All right, let me see what we can do here. We got some more music. This is called Celebrity Club. This is also Dillon Jones.
Those 9 to 5s paid a little more. 'Cause so far these dreams ain't made it out the door. And every day I listen to the life I love, singing covers of the ones I trust. And the lights are stage across town, and some big names throwing his lyrics down. I got an old guitar that I've come to love, and high hopes I'll be right up with those big shots who made it in the heartland, strumming away like some Nashville band, dreaming someday I can be in that celebrity club. Going slow and the rent is high. New I'm throwing my lyrics down. I got my whole guitar that I've come to love. With high hopes I'll be right up with those big shots. You made it in the heartland, strumming away like some Nashville band. Dreaming someday I can be. I'm dreaming someday I can be. I'm dreaming someday I can be in that celebrity club.
All right, that is called a Celebrity Club, and that is Dillon Jones. And I think we've got him on the line here. Dillon, are you there still?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, sorry about the phone situation there. So for those of you who are listening live, we might edit that on the podcast version of the show. But yeah, Dillon tried to call us, and there's something funky with our phone. But so incoming calls don't seem to be working, but I'm able to call out. So I was able to call Dillon. So Dillon, we're glad to have you on. I was worried we weren't going to get to talk to you, but I appreciate your patience with us. And, you know, as I always say, technology will fail us at times, but welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I was talking about you a little bit before we played Town Like Mine. Do you currently live in Utah still?
I do, yeah. I'm from a small town called Leeds. I was actually born and raised there, and about a year and a half ago was able to purchase property and come back. So.
Oh, outstanding. Now, you grew up on a ranch, correct?
Yeah, so the family, we raised quarter horses mostly for rodeo and ranch work. And it started years ago. My dad's been in the business for about 30 years. They had a piece of property in Colorado where they would guide elk hunts. And in order to do that successfully, they needed some good horses to pack and to ride and go through the country. So they started buying good horses and then moved the operation down here after they sold the Colorado ranch, and we've been doing it ever since.
Now, I'm curious about, I don't know a lot about this, but I've always assumed that it's very, very hard work and that it's not, and I'm kind of showing my age when I say this, but, I grew up watching the shows like Dallas where they make it look like, very glamorous on the ranch. But I assume it's incredibly hard work and it probably takes an implacable work ethic. But, tell me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right on the money. It kind of depends on what you dedicate yourself to, but we're, a working farm and ranch. So we grow our own hay and put that up for the winter. We have cows, we have sheep and chickens and everything else in between. And then the horses side of things, we'll raise the colts until they're, about a year old. And then most of them will sell and go into rodeo homes. And the rest of them we keep and start training ourselves and get riding and work on the shows later. So it's a lot of work, and it's a family effort right now. I've got 5 siblings and my parents that all live close by, and we all pitch in and make the ranch work.
Wow. What time is it there, by the way? I assume it's because you must be used to getting up pretty early. I was commenting to Jenny earlier that, you're at least 2 hours behind us, I think, right?
Yeah, we're about 7:30 right now, but I've been up for about an hour.
So yeah, that's no problem for you, certainly. So do you think? When did you start playing music? Did I read correctly that you started learning to be a musician at 6 years old? Is that correct?
Yeah. So my family kind of had like a bluegrass band growing up, and I did percussion and ukulele when I was that young. And my sister's a phenomenal fiddle player, actually. She had scholarships to universities and was first chair from her freshman year, so really, really phenomenal. And I was kind of just the backup guitar player for her for a lot of years. And then she eventually got married and moved out of the house, and so I was sitting there with the guitar wondering what to do with it and decided to learn how to sing. So
that was the beginning of that. Now, does she still play?
She does. She actually usually plays in the band with us. She had a baby recently, so she's kind of on maternity leave. But
gotcha.
Yeah, she's just phenomenal.
Bluegrass is impressive because I had never, many years ago, I worked for a concert promoter who had booked Ricky Skaggs to play a show in Concord,
nice.
New Hampshire. Yeah, this was, and I don't know. I mean, is he still around, Ricky Skaggs?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, because this would have been quite some time ago. Again, showing my age a little bit, but at least more than a couple of decades. But he had booked this promoter that I worked for had booked Ricky Skaggs to play this theater show in Concord, New Hampshire, and I'd never really listened to. I'd always been aware of bluegrass, and of course I respect all genres of music, but I'd never seen a bluegrass band live or anything, and I just remember being there at the show, watching. Because I know, he's had some mainstream success and whatnot, but he's also, like bluegrass, I think is where, at least my impression is, that's where Ricky Skaggs, that's where his heart really is. And I'm watching him with this bluegrass band on stage, and it really caused me to, just that experience, really have a whole new level of respect for what they were doing, because I'm thinking, I'm a musician. I play bass. I've played in some rock bands, but I'm watching this bluegrass band play, and I'm thinking that looks really difficult. What they're doing, both individually and together as a group, to me looks very complicated, and it really impressed me. And I came away from that experience with a whole new respect for bluegrass.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to be proficient at, and I would not call myself a fantastic bluegrass player still. I can hold my own on a stage, but yeah, it's its own animal with the flat picking and even the rhythm on guitar for that's just really, really difficult. And then usually they're just in front of like a canned mic, and so y'all have to kind of balance your own tone and volume based on where you stand and try not to get in the other person's way. It's quite intricate, but it's super fun. Yeah,
that's interesting too. What you said about they're around a mic, a single mic. I hadn't even thought about that part, but yeah, that's true. There's a real art and a skill to that. So you started playing really young. Like, when did you begin writing your own songs? Do you know? Can you put
Yeah, that didn't come until years later. So
yeah,
I started into college, and by then, my sister had moved out, and so I was kind of playing and singing my own stuff. Just a lot of, 90s covers is what I like singing and listening to.
Yeah.
And then I'd always had this appreciation for chicken picking. And, every day I'd just try to figure out how in the world to do that. Well, I finally bought a telly when I was 22 or 23.
Mm-hmm.
And I started picking it up, learned some Dwight Yoakam songs and just that type of thing, and then decided to start performing a little bit. So we started a cover band for 90s country, and then a few years into that is when I started writing songs. And the very first song I ever wrote was the Celebrity Club. I don't know if you've heard that one yet.
That's the one we just played right before we talked to you. Yeah. So that was the first song you ever wrote?
Yeah.
Oh.
And what happened is I got invited to open up for a guy named John Ford Coley, who is best known as England Dan. And I'd actually never heard of him, regretfully, but I was invited to open for his show, and I went and played, and it was really cool and just had a really fun experience. And I had about a 15-minute drive home, and that chorus came to me in full on that drive.
Yeah.
And a few months later, it finally worked out the rest of it, but that was the first time I ever tried writing a song, and it worked out pretty good, so I started writing more.
Okay. Well, yeah, you got off to a great start, and getting to play with John Ford Coley, that's it's easy to see how that would be a big inspiration for you. You also performed with the St. George Symphony. Tell me about that.
Yeah, that's mostly due to my sister.
Oh.
So it was her senior year, and she had her, kind of showcase performance as her graduating part of music. And so she convinced her professor to let her do The Devil Went Down to Georgia with the symphony. And with that, they needed somebody to sing it and somebody that could kind of do justice to country. So they asked me to step in, and I played guitar and sang The Devil Went Down to Georgia with the St. George Symphony.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is there is that online anywhere? Is there video of that?
I would have to track it down. I would assume there is, but I haven't went looking for it.
Yeah. Oh, that would just be cool to see. I assume it went well.
Yeah, it went really well.
Yeah.
They didn't know what was coming with the symphony playing that, but they did a really good job.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Is it difficult to balance everything that you're doing? Because obviously you're very busy. You know, as we discussed briefly earlier. You know, the work that you do is challenging. I would imagine. I mean, is it hard to fit everything all in?
Yeah, it really is. Apart from the ranch, I actually own a little service company that does like window cleaning and Christmas lights and pool cleaning and things like that.
Oh.
And so that's where I make most of my cash flow, and then I can, spend my free time doing music stuff.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the ranch and everything too. And completely independent as of right now, just kind of working my own schedule. And the nice thing about it, though, is that I do have my parents that help out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My dad actually drums for me most of the time, and my mom plays bass.
Oh, wow.
And then when I have my sister on the fiddle, it's pretty easy to book gigs and go out and play. So, yeah, on that aspect, they've really made it easy to do music, which is nice.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, yeah, and obviously it's always helpful when you decide you want to be a musician and you want to do that professionally. It's helpful when you have family members who are supportive. Because not everyone's family is, but you've got that plus more, right? Because they're not only supportive, but they're actively participating. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really good for that.
That's amazing. I would imagine, is it easy as far as, there must be, because you're family, there's probably something almost intuitive, I would imagine, about how you come together in terms of learning the songs, playing the songs, how you gel together on stage. I mean, does that make it easier, do you think, that because you're family?
Yeah, it's so much easier, and it's interesting. We'll have a lot of people after shows come up to us and just say that there was something different because they could tell that we just clicked, especially with my sister. She'll do harmony vocals for me, and I'll let her sing some good female vocal country songs too, and we just bounce back and forth so easy. And I mean, if we mess up, usually people don't know because we just start playing whatever the other person is playing and cover it up. And
yeah,
it makes it really, really easy to perform that way, just because we've spent so much time together. We can read the cues. We can, yeah, it's really nice. And I've played with other people, and it works well, but it takes a lot more practice.
Mm-hmm.
And then, doing improv and stuff's a lot harder, too, with just a hired group because they don't really know where your brain's going and things. So, yeah, having family play is definitely the best thing.
Now, how has it worked with her being out? Because, obviously, you mentioned her having a baby. Do you have a different fiddle player who plays with you, or are you taking a break from live shows until she's able to come back, or how does that work?
Yeah, we because we started putting out music, I've actually had a massive influx of live shows in the area.
Good.
And so I've got a pedal steel player out here. He's probably the only one in southern Utah. Found him at this random little show that I played years ago and asked if he wanted to join the band. So if he's available, he's there most of the time. And then there's another one that a fiddle player, I think he played for the Bar G Wranglers at one point. And he's also kind of a tour guide and stuff, so he's not always around. But if he's in town, he'll come and play with me every time. So, and then I play my own lead guitar, so if I actually have to, I can make the show a little exciting with the trio band. But yeah, I definitely like another aspect of music there. So
that must be cool, though, that you can sort of work in different configurations. I've always, I'm not active anymore as far as playing, but I played in a lot of bands, but I never played in a band where you could have different configurations depending on, who was available or what might work for the venue or whatever it is, and be able to take the existing songs and just sort of adapt them like you're able to do. That must be cool too. I would imagine there's something sort of liberating because it gives you a certain flexibility that you might not have if you were in a different kind of band.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've got this bass player who's written some blues stuff, and if we're out on a show and I'm either sung out or we don't have the fiddle or something, I'll just let him take the mic and we'll just jam out on a blues song for 5 or 6 minutes. And yeah, it's really easy to just kind of mold around the music and the song rather than be so stuck in a show that you can't perform. So
Right.
it is liberating that way, and in the other aspect, I think it's nice to kind of have the leisure and freedom to play venues that are really forgiving that way, where they're just there to hear good music. They're not really coming for this, A-list show from Dillon Jones. They're coming to see who this kid is and if he can play music. So
Yeah.
it's really fun to just be a musician. So.
Excellent. So what's kind of the long-term trajectory for you? We have some singles that you sent us. Are these, do you have an EP on the way or a full album, or are you going to continue releasing singles, do you think, or what's kind of your long-term plan?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I'm having a little bit of difficulty figuring out what to do just based on the way music performs nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got 6 songs already made, 2 more to be released. But I'm heading to Nashville again today, and I'll be cutting another 4 songs.
Oh.
And then at that point, they're all kind of cowboy, rodeo, western themed. So I'm thinking maybe doing more of like a waterfall release into an EP album.
Mm-hmm.
Singles seem to do really, really well in today's statistics. Just they each get their own moment in the spotlight and perform well, because you throw an album out, they may only get through 2 or 3 songs and then never hear the rest. And I love all my songs, so I want each one to be able to get heard. So whether I do singles or an EP is still a question, but I've got another 4 that we're recording this upcoming week, and they'll be out in the next few months, I think. So.
Oh, fantastic! So you're going to Nashville to do that. What the ones that we've been playing already, were those also recorded there in Nashville?
They were, yeah. And really, Nashville is just such a fun place. It's just got the best of the best as far as musicians go, but really it's the session players I think are the most valuable there for us. Because, I could sit down there and I could beat with a hammer on a song for 100 hours and still only come up with 70% of what these guys come up with. So
right.
It's just really nice to go in there. I can show them my song, tell them exactly what I'm thinking, and they'll play it just, it's just right the first time that they play it. So, in that aspect, that's why I do Nashville, and they're really, really good, and they're good to work with me, and I may not be streamlined country right now, but they understand the vibe I'm going for, and they're willing to make it happen. So
Right, no doubt. Is it intimidating at all going there?
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah.
I have a friend. So I got into Nashville because I was playing up at Bryce Canyon as kind of a filler for a summer.
Yeah.
The Bryce Canyon Wranglers is what they're called.
Okay.
Tim Gates is the lead singer up there. He's also in Due West band. And he had a lead guitar player that's been with him for a while that I met out there. And we just really hit it off. Like every day I was up there, we'd spend most of the day just playing guitar and jamming back and forth. He'd teach me something. And so I ended up flying out to Nashville and staying at his house. And he kind of introduced me to the whole scene. And then Tim, he was able to hook me up with the engineer. And they're just such good people out there. It's intimidating because they're so talented,
right?
But they love music so much that they're not that judgmental about it. They really invite you in, and as long as you're willing to work on good music, they're willing to do it with you. So
yeah, no, that's excellent. That's exciting. Well, Dillon, this has been wonderful. In a moment, I think we're going to end the segment with one more of the songs that you sent us. Love Ain't What It Used to Be, another great song. But where's the best place for people to go online to keep up with everything, all things Dillon Jones? Where should people go online to keep up with what you're doing?
Yeah, the website right now is dillonjonesband.com, DILLON. I'm also on social media, Dillon Jones Country. But yeah, if you search any of those things online, you should be able to find it. But I keep a live list of all of our upcoming shows and things like that. So if you ever want to try to find us or see where we're playing, that's a good place to start.
Outstanding. Well, Dillon, this has been wonderful. And listen, when you've got, because obviously you've got more new music coming up. So we'd love to feature it here when it's ready. And of course, we'll have you back on the show to talk all about it. So it's been wonderful talking with you today. And thanks you again, thank you for joining us at what for you is an early hour. But then again, actually, and for you, I mean, in your time zone, but actually it's not early for you because you're used to getting up early. So
yeah, well, thanks for having me. This was really great.
Absolutely. We'll do it again in the future. We'll talk to you soon. And Dillon, thank you again so much. Take care.
You too. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. That is Dillon Jones all the way from Utah. And we're going to give this a spin. This is another great song from his. I love his voice. Dillon Jones, this is called Love Ain't What It Used to Be.
Together 3 years now. Looking back, I still don't know somehow. You stand beside me and support me like no one else around. Yeah, you know what love's about. I thought it was a July sunrise, campfires at night, and fishing as the sun went down. Thought it was a porch swing, diamond ring, stars that you can see and kicking dust way past town. I knew what I was searching for when I set out to leave. But girl, you make me see that love ain't what it used to be. It's slow dancing in the living room. It's in the way you say I love you. That home in 80 acres with a painted red front door don't matter anymore. I thought it was a July sunrise, campfires at night, and fishing as the sun went down. Thought it was a porch swing, diamond ring, stars that you can see and kicking dust way past town. I knew searching for when I set out to leave. But girl, you make me see that love ain't what it used to be. And I guess what I'm saying, I'm glad I was wrong. It's more than just a July sunrise, campfires at night, and fishing as the sun goes down. It's more than just a porch swing, diamond ring, stars that you can see and kicking dust way past town. Yeah, I knew what I was searching for when I set out to leave. Love ain't what it used to be. No, it ain't what it used to be. It's more than it used to be.
Love Ain't What It Used to Be. That is Dillon Jones. And thank you again to Dillon Jones for joining us this morning on the show. Coming up in hour number 2, we have Echo Ray is going to be here, the Rockin Redhead. And then in the third hour, Lou Antonucci will be here with us today. Also, let's see. Gulkazian, also known as David Gulkazian from Replaced by Robots, posted, there's a big show coming up. This is actually tonight at Terminus Underground in Nashville, New Hampshire. Replaced by Robots, Gossip Caller, and Cryin' Caleb. Tonight, doors open at 7, 21 plus BYOB. Of course, we love our friends at Terminus Underground, Eleanor and Andre. That's such a great venue, and that's all going to be tonight. It just so happens, and this is a coincidence. I didn't do this on purpose, I promise you. But if you are watching online, I happen to be wearing my Replaced by Robots shirt because we do love Replaced by Robots, and I think we're going to play. Well, I should actually play a Replaced by Robots song. We have time. And but that is tonight. Again, Terminus Underground in Nashua, New Hampshire. Replaced by Robots, Gossip Caller, and Cryin' Caleb. And of course, Replaced by Robots has been on the show. Also, Cryin' Caleb has. I'm not familiar with Gossip Caller, but that looks like a great show. So please support, of course, Terminus Underground, a great local venue in Nashua. And I think we should play. We'll play Lonely Nights. That's actually my personal favorite Replaced by Robots song. And then after that, we're going to show some love to our amazing sponsors here at WMNH. And then coming up, Echo Ray, the Rockin Redhead, will be with us in hour number 2, Numero Dos. So if you are listening live on Saturday, there is plenty still to come. Don't go anywhere.
I couldn't find you anywhere. Fun to do so fine. Circles getting smaller, running out of time. The young kind of hustler, I want you to be mine. All the
The Alzheimer's Foundation of America is holding a free educational conference on September 16th as part of its Educating Across America tour to provide New Hampshire residents with information about brain health, caregiving, early detection, support services, and more. It will take place at the Bedford Events Center. Learn more or register for the free Alzheimer's educational program by visiting alzfdn.org.
Nana's Kitchen and Pizzeria.
From Nana's hands to your plate, tradition, love, and taste that's great. Slow fermented dough, flavor so true. Each bite a story made just for you.
603-232-9366. Nana's Kitchen and Pizzeria. 15 Dartmouth Drive, Auburn, New Hampshire.
Nana's Kitchen and Pizzeria.
Luigi's Pizza Bar and Grill.
For everyone, let's raise a slice on high with toppings all around. It's a pizza party, oh my.
Luigi's Pizza Bar and Grill, 712 Valley Street, Manchester. Come on in or call 622-1021. Luigi, keeping the tradition alive since 1975.
Pizza for everyone, come join the feast tonight. With each slice and topping, everything feels so right.
In times of crisis, you need a law firm that stands by your side. With over 40 years of experience, Craig & Getsoulis is dedicated to fighting for your rights. As former state prosecutors, our attorneys have the knowledge and trial experience to provide an aggressive defense against any charge, from DUIs to homicides. If you've been injured, our compassionate team will assess your case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Serving all of New Hampshire, Craig & Getsoulis is here when you need us most. Visit CraigGetsoulis.com for a free consultation. Craig & Getsoulis, your advocates, your allies.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry. Located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at QueenCityCabinetryNH.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Hey everyone, this is Rob Azevedo, host of Granite State of Mind, and I want to tell you about Pembroke City Limits in the historic Suncook Village. PCL is an award-winning bar, restaurant, and music venue where there's live music 5 days a week and twice on Saturdays. Everything from blues, country, folk, funk, and a whole lot of jazz. We have 12 craft beers on tap dedicated to local brewers in the area and some of the friendliest bartenders around. Please come visit Pembroke City Limits at 134 Main Street in the historic Suncook Village, only 6 miles outside of Manchester. Open Tuesdays to Wednesdays, 4 to 10, Thursdays to Sunday, 11 to 10. Pembroke City Limits, where it's all about the music.
Diz's Cafe is the place to put a smile on your face. Judy and the crew will take care of you. Bring your appetite and treat your taste buds right. Diz's Cafe is always a winning choice. Breakfast, lunch, or supper. Diz's Cafe at 860 Elm Street in downtown Manchester. Dine in, take out, or make a reservation. Call 603-606-2532. Eat, drink, and be happy. Diz's Cafe.
When it comes to keeping WMNH on the air and your own personal or business computer needs, trust Groland Computers. Located on Elm Street in Manchester, Groland handles computer repair, virus removal, and custom-built systems. Are you looking for budget-friendly options? Check out our selection of fully inspected used computers. We offer tailored on-site solutions. No unnecessary expenses here. Visit Groland.com or call Groland Computers at 603-645-0101. Your tech, your way. Trust Groland Computers.
Midnight. 7 times out of 10, we listen to our music at night. Thus spawned the title of this program.
Late Night Delight with DJ Midas, right here on WMNH Manchester.
You want to know why? Because I'm on the radio.
Saturdays and Sunday nights, midnight to 4 a.m.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
Behold the harmony of airwaves as you immerse yourself in the captivating frequencies of WMNH-LP, the sonic heartbeat of Manchester, transcending through the ether at 95.3 megahertz frequency modulation. Our transmissions emanate from the zenith of 1000 Elm Street. Venture into the heart of our creative realm at 119 Canal Street, where innovation and sound collide. We bear the imprimatur of Manchester Public Television Service in the venerable city of Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. Enrich your auditory journey with the depth of our licensed resonance. Dispatch your missives to WMNH953@gmail.com or traverse the virtual corridors of WMNHradio.org. Engage with our sonic vibrations by communing with us through the digital channels. Your radio beckons, eager to enthrall you with its mesmerizing cadence and envelop you in a symphony of boundless auditory wonder.
WMNH, rip the knob off.
You're listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3.
Right.
All right. That is Midnight Possession, and the band is called A Nightmare. And there's a reason we're playing that. We're going to tell you about it in just a moment. But welcome, everybody. We have entered hour number 2, numero dos, of Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious Manchester, New Hampshire. And, of course, you can stream the show from anywhere. Go to mattconarton.com/unleashed. for an updated list of all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. And don't forget about our new site, mattconartonunleashed.com, where you can find the full archive of the show. So if you're looking for a particular guest or day, you can find it there. You can search for it, and it's very, very easy. And I also, too, just want to say hello to a couple people in the chat room. Loud Entertainment is in there, as well as Awaiting Abigail, a great band from Texas who we've had on the show. And Loud Entertainment saying, Awaiting Abigail, we want you back. So hopefully they'll be touring again in our area, but that would be wonderful. But so welcome, everyone. And, of course, Jenny is here at the news table.
Present and accounted for.
And
for a change.
For a change, yeah. It's been a long time. And we have with us, also it's been a long time for this individual, Echo Ray, the Rockin Redhead is here. Hello, welcome back.
Hey, what's up, music freaks?
And you brought us that band, the Midnight Possession there, that song, Nightmare.
Absolutely. Hailing from Central Maine, Midnight Possession is tearing up the scene right now.
Yeah, I'll have to check out more of their stuff.
That song was awesome.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And you brought a guest with you?
I did. I brought my sister, my sidekick, Mary, with me.
Welcome, Mary.
Hello.
Hello. And so what are, we should talk about, too, because you've got something behind you there. For those of you who are watching on, whether you're watching on Facebook or one of our social media channels, what is that? What are you, you're in town for this?
This is just my logo with the Rockin Redhead skull on it.
Oh, okay.
That's just my shameless plug.
I like that.
Yeah.
But you were talking about the, what were you telling us off
for
there?
this afternoon?
Yeah.
So this afternoon, my sister and I are actually in town today for the Carnival of Sins.
Okay.
Which is up in Effingham, New Hampshire.
Okay.
And it's just a wild party up there today. We've got music from, actually I can pull it up real quick because I don't want to miss anybody. Our good friends Lethal Creed. I'll start off with those guys. They're going to be up there coming up about 3:30, 4 o'clock, I think they said.
Very good. We have a track of theirs we're going to play later.
Yes, we're super excited for that. We also have Hall of Virtue is going to be playing there.
Okay.
And a slew of other musicians too. It's going to be a killer show. We were at the after party last night, and it's a pretty wild time.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, for anyone listening online who is not from the area, yes, we really do have a place in New Hampshire called Effingham.
I love it. I saw that name and I said, who would have a town called Effingham?
Isn't it great?
New Hampshire would, and I am absolutely here for it.
Always.
Yes, I love it.
Always love that. Yeah. So tell us about, so what have you been up to? Because obviously, I mean, it's probably been at least a year, right? Since you've been on the show?
At least that, yeah. There's been a lot going on. If you've been following me on the socials, you should know by now that I am relocating out west to Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge step. I've never lived more than 30 miles from my hometown digs.
Yeah.
So 3,144 miles from my doorstep to my new doorstep. It's invigorating.
All right.
Yeah. Got an opportunity out there, so I just want to go out, see what I can see, do what I can do, and
yeah.
Maybe there's an opportunity to bring some New England bands that way. And
Sure.
See what we can set up.
So why are you going? Tell us about it.
Why not? Why not? I mean, well, so the opportunity came. Breezy Bree, you may know from Signal to Noise, formerly, and now is in Tantric. Oh, there goes that. Thanks, Mary. That's why she's the assistant. She's keeping me right up.
Yes.
So Breezy Bree called me up, and she found a really good deal on a very good apartment that's right in the Upper East Side hills of Hollywood.
Okay.
And it just seems ridiculous for me not to go. It's following the dreams.
Right.
So
So do you plan to do like what you're doing here? Do you plan to do that out there? Is that the idea?
Yes, absolutely. So there's going to be hopefully getting back into doing some of the merch stuff that I do.
Okay.
I'm also looking to dive a little bit deeper into the tour scene, do like some more tour management kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some social media stuff. I really want to amp up my own socials and really start going above and beyond, kicking it up a notch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole idea of my brand is to connect the fans with the bands. So I just want to find a broader base to do that.
Yeah.
New England is so small, and I've reached just about everybody I can around here. So it's time to go out.
Wow. Now, how do you envision this? Like, do you think you're going to go out there and stay there, or do you think you're going to go out there for a while or do you know? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. And I'm just going to kind of wing it as I go, because that's what I do.
Right.
I have a pretty decent plan set up with just what I do on the side, not just the Rockin Redhead stuff, but my own skills that I use. Day-to-day stuff. So, there's definitely income to be made, and I think there's more income to be made in the bigger cities.
Yeah.
So I just want to give it a try. Like I said, I've never lived anywhere but 30 miles from where I was born, so there's more to see.
Right. You'll probably enjoy the winter there, I would imagine.
I think so. It's the summer I'm a little nervous about. This redhead doesn't do hot summers very well.
That's true. Redheads tend to burn.
Yeah.
So when do you go? When does this happen?
So right now I'm just working on some technicalities with my vehicle, because I do plan on driving out there, and the vehicle needs a lot of work before I can make that happen.
Okay.
But we're going to get that in the shop in the next couple of weeks, and I'm hoping the beginning of September will be the departure.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you renting a U-Haul, or are you just cramming everything in the vehicle?
I'm cramming everything right in my little Rockin' Red mobile.
Wow.
You see me with all the local New England stickers driving around. I even have the Rockin' Redhead and paint marker on the back of it right now, so you can't miss me.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, we're taking it, and I do hope to be bringing my travels live on the air too. So, popping in, and I don't know if I'm going to make maybe a podcast kind of deal or something with it, but you'll be seeing me out there. It's going to be fun.
Now, has this always been kind of a long-term plan of yours?
No, not at all. Not even. I mean, 6 months ago, I never would have even imagined that this would have been a thing. But I don't know. The stars just started lining up, and things just started kind of moving into place.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Breezy came to me and asked me if I'd be interested in possibly rooming with her, it just seemed ridiculous for me to try to tell her no.
Right.
So I was like, absolutely, let's do this.
Right.
Let me get my ducks in line, and I'll see you in a couple of months.
She's someone you've known for a long time, I take it?
Yeah, we've go back a few years together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you obviously you want to do this with someone you trust, right?
Yes.
This is a big.
Yes, absolutely.
So she used to be in Signal to Noise, and now she's in Tantric?
That's right.
What is she doing in Tantric?
She plays bass.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She also does a lot of the tour management and stuff like that behind the scenes too. She's killing it out there right now.
Is Opus still playing drums in Tantric?
No, he did a couple spin-off shows while they were bouncing around in this area, but
Okay.
he's off. I think he's doing Dead by Wednesday now.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good. So, by the way, are you the one who brought us Lone Wolf James?
That's me.
They come from you. Yeah. I really like them a lot.
That was me.
I was trying to remember just a little bit ago who else you brought to us, because I know you brought a few bands to us, but I know Lone Wolf James was one of them.
If you remember right, actually, Dark Rain.
Oh, Dark Rain
brought me to you.
That's how we met originally.
The first
Yeah,
time.
that's right at the old studio. Yeah,
and
Dark
then,
Rain.
And then I did a second interview. I think it was just me,
Mm-hmm.
and then one with Dark Rain again, and then Lone Wolf James.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dark Rain, are they still active?
Absolutely. In fact,
Good.
we've got an awesome. It's going to be the 16th annual Dark Rain barbecue is next weekend.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's a big shindig up at Dudley's house in Wiscasset, Maine.
Okay.
All kinds of people show up. I've been going something like 5 or 6 years running, minus COVID, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a big family reunion.
Yeah.
You know, we've got 4 Feet Out is one of my hometown bros. I've been with them since the beginning, and they're always at that shindig. So we'll all be there together. It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
And I'm actually emceeing that gig too.
Oh, you are? Yeah. Now you mentioned, so you've done tour managing?
Not really. I kind of work my way around the band as like a band assistant or band aid, if you will.
Yeah.
Just kind of make myself available with all the little odds and ends that they may have forgotten, and if they need hand pulling stuff in, loading in, out, whatever.
Yeah.
I like to make myself available and have some extra knickknacks on hands for forgotten stuff, batteries, towels, whatever.
Right.
So I keep a full supply of all of that in my gig bag, and of course all my merch stuff.
Yeah.
And I just travel around and make myself as useful as possible. But I'm hoping to do that. I want to get into tour management.
Okay.
That's kind of my goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are, like, when you're helping bands, like, what are some things that come up that might surprise people? Like people who've never been in a band or have never been in the industry at all. Like what might surprise them to know that a band might need help with?
Everything.
Yeah.
That's such a wide spectrum question, though. I mean, there's all kinds of ins and outs, and anything can go wrong at a show at any given time. You know, I see cables go bad and batteries wear out, and there's all kinds of stuff. Fans moshing, like people that just want to get up on stage and dance. Like, it's not your time to be up there.
Right.
Stand down.
Right.
But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about some of it.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
You know what happens backstage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So have you informed everyone that you're leaving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody's aware I'm out. There's a live video. If you scroll long enough on my Facebook profile, you'll find a live video where I sit down for about 20 minutes and very tearfully eyed tell everybody that I'm leaving. And
because it would have been funny if you brought your sister here and hadn't told her any of this, and she was learning this live on the air. That would have been hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually right. No, I actually found out about my paternity over the live radio, so that's a thing.
Right. Tell us that story.
Well, my parents got married live on Def Leppard show, or live at a Def Leppard concert.
Oh, really?
WBLM hosted the show.
Okay.
And they did a bachelorette party for my parents on the morning show the day of the wedding.
Oh, really?
The mystery guest caller calls up and tells everybody exactly who my father was, but it had been kept a secret because it was under an affair.
Oh, okay.
So nobody in my family had known, and we're all looking around the tables like, wait, what who? What? Yeah, okay.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. It was all, everything's great though. I ended up with the better of the two fathers.
Good.
So,
That's good.
yeah, no, it was fun.
That's the most important thing. Yeah.
And the Def Leppard show was amazing.
Yeah. Wow. When was that?
2000. It was the day after Valentine's Day in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
That was awesome. Yeah, my mom won a contest on, as I said, WBLM. She came up with this gimmick as to why her and my father should be married.
Right.
I don't remember what the lines were, but yeah, she won the contest hands down.
Yeah.
After 18 years of courtship, they finally tied the knot.
Okay.
In front of 4,000 people.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Where?
Well, it was at the Civic Center. Well, it used to be called the Civic Center in Portland.
Okay.
What is it now? Cross Arena.
Okay.
I think it's a Cross Insurance now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was it the Cumberland County Civic Center before?
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we should play another track because you sent us some good stuff. I'm curious to play. Oh, they just followed me too on social media. Lethal Creed.
Oh, those guys are killing it.
Tell us about them before we play this track, Indecent Exposure.
So I love these cats so hard. We met a few years ago. They came in and did one of my birthday bashes. And I actually, even before the birthday bash, I found them doing a gig with 4 Feet Out. And they just blew my socks away. Killer thrash metal. They go back all the way to 1987.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And currently the lineup is 3 dudes, 3 generations. You have Jacob, the son, on bass. Jamie is playing drums and singing the lead vocals, and the father. And Mike, grandpa, is thrashing that guitar.
Yeah.
And they just are absolutely insane.
Oh, no kidding.
Just recently, within like the last year or so, they've actually gone through their whole catalog and remixed everything. So you can go to all the platforms and listen to anything all the way back to 87.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty killer.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Where are they from?
They are from southern Maine.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like Shapley, West Newfield kind of area.
Okay.
Yeah. They do the Monsters Ball every year in that area, which has been a big shindig. So that's held usually right around the middle weekend of July, and is also a killer party. And they're just a solid group of dudes.
Yeah.
They really are. And their lady, I got to give a shout out to their lady, Heather. She's kind of like the band hen.
Yeah.
And she handles all of the merch and all of the socials and all of the tour mom backstage, everything stuff. And she slays it.
Okay.
Love that girl.
All right.
But I think we have, is it Indecent Exposure for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is gonna melt some faces.
All right, let's give this a spin. Echo Ray, the Rockin Redhead, is here, and this is called this is Indecent Exposure, and the band is Lethal Creed.
Indecent exposure to the public. Disruptive subjects. Release all of the loans. Find us all face out. Indecent exposure. Your witness takes over. Waste the war that ever existed. It's begins untwisted. Not both threads are the same. Ask us to separate. Indecent exposure. Your weakness takes over. It's left up to us. You make the choice. You stand in the mirror and battle the voice. And all they grow stronger. Persistence eludes. You battle with Judas. Prepare all your yawn. Fight! Indecent exposure. Your weakness takes over.
That is Indecent Exposure. The band is Lethal Creed, as brought to us by Echo Ray, the Rockin Redhead, who is here with us today on the program. And you mentioned they're playing the Carnival of Sins.
They are. They're up this afternoon. I think they're third on to play today, right around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Very good.
My sister and I were just saying we're super excited to see them.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. Absolutely. We should say hello to just quickly an old friend of ours, Jenny. Isaac Banks is in the chat room.
Hello, Isaac. Good morning, sunshine.
It says, good morning, hashtag Matt and hashtag Jen. How are you doing this morning?
I am hashtag beautiful.
Well, I will say, who are these guys? Hi, Abigail. Good morning. Saying hello to Awaiting Abigail, the band. Hi, ladies. Awesome song. Hi, hashtag Jen Coffee. Also, I am knowing as my nickname, Eichmann Breezy. Replying to Jen Coffee. Jen Coffee, who are the ladies? Are they in a band? I will be right back, hashtag Matt and hashtag Jen. I'm back, hashtag Jen and hashtag Matt. Hi, hashtag Mom. Hashtag Rockin Redheads of Abigail. So Eichmann Breezy, Isaac Banks a bit confused. Thinks you're Abigail, apparently, but you are not.
I am not. I am Echo Ray, the Rockin Redhead.
Awaiting Abigail, of course, a great band from Texas who we've had on the show. But and Jenny, you also said in the chat, shout out to Juliana
Kostelsky. That's Julie from Denver, Colorado.
Your friend from
my
Denver.
Lifesaver.
Oh, very good. Very good. And Midnight Possession is in the chat room and says, so cool to hear us on the radio. Good morning. Yeah, we did open with the track from Midnight Possession, Nightmare. Really, really good stuff. Like that a lot. Sepsis is in the chat and says, Matt Connarton rocks. # you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Sepsis.
Good morning, Sepsis.
Yeah, I was recently on the Sepsis show with Lexi and, of course, Will, and had a great time on there.
Yeah, I caught some of that.
Oh, did you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. They do a good show because they do a lot of music industry stuff, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Awaiting Abigail also. They recently followed me, and I, came into my radar, so I was checking them out, and I'm really excited to hear more from them. They sound amazing.
Oh, yeah. They played a show in Massachusetts. The name of the venue escapes me. I'd never been there before, but, because they're from Texas, but they were touring up here. So it was great. I actually got to see them and meet them that night because otherwise, I don't know when I get to see them live, but no, they're doing great. They're doing great. Who have you been, who are some of the bands that you've worked with recently?
So my biggest thing recently that I did was Brett Michaels' show back in May. That was in May. And that was just absolutely amazing. Did 2 nights. And the second night was sold out. The first night was almost sold out. And just what an incredible experience.
Yeah.
Working a show like that.
Where was that?
That was at the Hampton Ballroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was awesome. I've also done a show with Sebastian Bach. Got to meet him personally.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. Don't believe all the hype.
Yeah.
More recently on the local scene, I recently came off doing the Wyndham Tattoo Appreciation Barbecue Party. That was an annual event. This was a quarter-century mark this year, and possibly his last one.
Oh.
But I was really honored. He asked me to come back and MC for the second year in a row.
Oh, excellent.
And we had a killer time. I even had Mary with me, so she came to help me do my merch sales and stuff because I was bouncing around doing everything else. They had listed it as my my farewell send-off party. So things got busy pretty quick.
I can imagine. I can imagine. It's interesting you mentioned Brett Michaels because, as I'm sure you're aware, Poison was in the news not that long ago because this was supposed to be their 40th anniversary tour this year, and then I guess it all fell apart because supposedly Brett Michaels wanted more money than the other 3 guys.
That's what they say.
I guess he does enough. While you were there, you would know. I mean, he does such strong business just as a solo act. Obviously he has a band with him, but he didn't necessarily need that 40th anniversary tour.
Yeah, I think he's really kind of take it or leave it. It's not going to break his career at this point.
Right. Yeah. Does he do when he plays live? Is it all Poison songs, or does he do any? He doesn't do any solo stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty much all Poison. I think it was all Poison. There might have been 1 or 2 that were sprinkled in that weren't, but I'm pretty sure it was all Poison.
Does he open with? Because I've seen Poison a few times, and they always open with "Look What the Cat Dragged In." Always.
I might be wrong, but I think so.
He opened with that,
yeah. I could be mistaken. Please don't quote me on that. But yeah, that does sound like it tracks.
Yeah.
He is a very predictable kind of guy, I think. You almost know what's coming out of him.
Right.
Yeah.
I met him once. I was backstage at a Poison show. This was when they played, and again, this was a long time ago. They played Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
And I was working for a promoter. It's funny, this is the second time it's come up on the show today. I never talk about the promoter that I worked for, but back then. But yeah, Joe Fletcher at that time was Big World Productions. So he did all the shows at Meadowbrook during that period. And so I got to meet Brett, and I remember I was wearing we kind of bonded just because I was wearing a Kiss shirt, and we share the same favorite band. So he complimented me on my shirt.
I love it.
Yeah. Really nice guy.
That's actually how I met Sebastian Bach.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I was running away from an embarrassing situation, and he happened to catch me wearing his T-shirt. And it just so happened that he had just launched that line that night, and I was the first person that he had seen wearing it.
Oh, really?
So he stops me dead in my tracks, and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, come back here. I want to see that." And I'm like, "Okay." So I go running back to show him. It was very memorable.
So what was the embarrassing situation?
I walked in on the bass player having a pee.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, oops.
Yep.
Well, they should have locked the door.
Well, the door wasn't even closed.
Oh.
The door wasn't even
Well,
closed.
that's not even remotely your fault.
That's what I'm saying, but it didn't stop the embarrassment from coming through.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, some people just don't. I don't know how many times over the course of my life I've walked, been gone into a public restroom where it's it's single occupancy, but for some reason the person using, I know this is a total sidetrack, but it's just a pet peeve I've had where the person using the restroom doesn't lock the door, even though there's a lock on the door, and I walk in and it's like, oops, sorry, and inevitably they always will turn and look at me like I'm the jerk.
You're the asshole.
Because I didn't.
Sorry.
That's okay. We're on an 8-second delay, but you kind of censored yourself like midway through the word, but enough of it came out. I'll go back and bleep it later. It's not a problem.
My brain was about a split second too late on that one.
But you're right though. They'll turn and glare at me like I'm the jerk. It's like you should lock the door.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
absolutely.
It's not hard.
Yeah, the door wasn't even. I was in the reflection of the window.
Yeah.
Trying to fix my hair and makeup, waiting for the meet and greet to take place. And
yeah,
one of the guys in the band is like, "There's a bathroom right down there. Why don't you just go down there and fix your makeup?" I'm like, "That's a great idea."
Right.
The door was cracked. It was cracked about 6 inches open. So I just went to fling it open a little bit more.
Yeah.
And there's the bass player holding it out. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well.
And I turn around and go run down the hallway all embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then I hear that iconic voice come out from behind me.
Yes.
Hey, nice shirt. Stop me dead in my tracks.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Come back here. I want to see that. So I spin right around. I go into the dressing room to go find him. And
yeah.
To my surprise, the man was clad in nothing but a towel.
Oh, my goodness. Well.
Every high school girl's fantasy lived out right there, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah.
Well, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Fun times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Local bands though. Local bands have been so many. Scarecrow Hill's been hitting up the scene like crazy lately.
Oh, yeah. Got a new album.
They do. Yes. Loving that. Hollow Virtue. We're going to catch them later today at the Carnival of Sins. I can't wait to check them out. 4 Feet Out is killing it right now. They're going to be joining Lethal Creed. So they'll be at Dark Rain's Barbecue next weekend as well. But the weekend after that, the 22nd, they're going to be in Brunswick at the Social Goose with Lethal Creed and 3FD, who is also killing it out there right now. We're going to be celebrating Jamie and Paul's birthday that night. So we're super excited for that little family reunion. And that's probably going to be my last gig before I take off, too.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I've said it online now, so I think that makes it official.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we should play another. So you sent us this now. This is interesting because this is Under the Horizon, who've been on the show many times. Love them.
Yes. I was just going to name drop them too.
But this is, so you've got, this
one
is
of
called,
my personal favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I love them. I found them out on the road. I don't remember if it was last year or the year prior. But they just blew my socks right off, and I had to know more about them and where they were. So I've been following them ever since, and they have taken the scene by storm.
Yeah.
They're popping up everywhere.
Yep.
And I mean, they really have like the it factor, if you will. I mean, they've got the stage presence. They have the workmanship, the ethic. They have an ethic that you don't even see out of young kids these age anymore, which I absolutely love.
Absolutely.
But they're out there just killing it, and I am so here for it.
But this is what we've got here. So this is an unmastered.
Yeah, this is a special treat that we were given by them this weekend.
Oh, wow.
It is an unmastered first sneak peek release.
Yep.
They are planning on having it on their upcoming album. I did put some notes down because I didn't want to miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so The Gospel of October is the name of the album, and that is set to drop, if you can guess, in October. So I'm super excited to hear that because that's going to be crazy. But this is a little unmastered version of Angel of Mercy. It's going to be the first single that they drop when they do release it, hopefully in a couple of weeks. Try looking on all of their socials to find out more.
Ooh, sneak peekies.
So they know we're playing this.
Yes,
Okay,
I think they're even
sure.
tuned in right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here it is, unmastered. This is Angel of Mercy from Under the Horizon. There it is, a little sneak peek for you. Unmastered, that is Angel of Mercy from Under the Horizon, and that's going to be coming up. And Echo Ray is here, the Rockin Redhead, and you said it's going to be October, right?
Yes.
The Gospel of October is
the Gospel of October set to drop in October.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
we
cool.
love that. You can catch them before that, though, if you head to Spare Time Recreation on the 14th. Yeah, and then also on the 16th, they're going to be at Platinum City Gaming with Scarecrow Hill, Hand of the Tribe, Dead by Wednesday, and Major Moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a killer lineup.
That's a big show, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yep.
Very cool.
So we're excited for them. I love them.
Yeah.
I told them if they keep doing what they're doing, I have no doubt we'll be rubbing elbows in LA together.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. You had asked me off air about Loud Entertainment. They're in the chat.
Yeah, dig those guys.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
seeing them everywhere.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been very, very busy.
Absolutely.
Well, of course, Babu just passed away.
Oh,
He was
so tragic. Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know he'd been, and I never get, he'd been on the show. I never got to know him very well. We'd see him at shows, and of course he was on the show with us once, I think, but interesting guy.
Yeah. I had hosted an Ozzy Osbourne tribute show back in September, right after his passing. And one of our mutual friends had connected us, like, your passion for Ozzy, you two should know each other.
Yeah.
And so we've kind of been Facebooking back and forth a little bit here and there because we both run in the same circles, but we never met.
Yeah.
And I was really sad to hear of his passing because we never did get that chance. And I was hoping to because he was a really rad dude from everything I could tell.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's, by the way, Isaac Banks in the Facebook chat says, Sepsis, hope you see my videos of me, Eichmann Breezy, on YouTube. And Isaac says, #ladies, check out Eichmann Breezy, my videos on YouTube. I hope you'll check out Eichmann Breezy.
We'll check out Eichmann Breezy.
Oh, it's something.
Yeah. Yeah. Eichmann Breezy. Make sure you give Echo Ray the Rockin Redhead a follow, too.
There you go. There you go. So are you going to try to get, I assume you're going to try to get as many shows as you can before you head out to California?
Not really. I'm kind of winding it down now.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah. I got to slow down a little bit because I'm too busy just trying to get this move to go through. There's a lot of things to close out and cancel out. And,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's busy.
Yeah.
So I'm winding down. I think there's a show pretty much every weekend right up into September.
Yeah.
And then that's about it.
Wow.
And I also do DJ gigging too. A lot of people don't really know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's my friend Dudley, who is also in Dark Rain. He runs Rainmaker Enterprise as well and does some DJing stuff. And he's asked me to come in and do some DJ gigs with him.
Oh, cool.
And I love it. I love it. It's so fun. Crashing people's wedding. I love to celebrate love. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
So he's been kind of picking me up and putting me in little places where he can between now and then, just to make the extra money to get out to LA with.
Yeah.
It's my understanding LA is a very expensive city, so
yeah,
I'm gonna learn real quick.
In a very expensive state.
So I'm just making all the money I can before I head out, but I am trying to slow down the Rockin Redhead a little bit right now, just so that I can breathe and make sure that all my ducks are lined up properly for this move.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Where should people go online to keep up with everything that you're doing?
So I have 2 Facebook profiles. My personal page is the most predominant one where I do most of my access, and it's just simply Echo Ray, ECHO. Did I spell my own? Yes, ECHORAE. My grandmother always told me I really need to slow down in talking. I always talk too fast, and she was not wrong. Or you could also find me at Echo Ray the Rockin Redhead, and that is on all of the socials, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Twitter. It's not called Twitter anymore. That shows you how old I am.
No, a lot of people still call it Twitter just out of habit.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
All right. I love it. Yeah, but just look up Echo Ray the Rockin Redhead and you can find me out there for sure.
Okay.
I do have a YouTube page, but I there's nothing on it yet, just simply because when I actually do launch it, I want to launch it with like a special formalized kind of plan, and I haven't quite figured out what that is yet.
Okay.
So if anybody has any ideas, let me know.
Right. Yeah. Very good. Do you want to also remind people what's going on today for people listening live?
Absolutely. So today, I dragged my sister out of the house today for last night. Actually, we've been camping out since last night. At the Carnival of Sin. It is in Effingham, New Hampshire. There is a whole bunch of wild stuff going on. We've got Lethal Creed, as we've mentioned several times. One of my personal favorites. Those guys are going to be up. I have fill in some time for me here. I can't find the list here.
Oh yeah. Well, here I'm going to give you something even more to think about. Because I think we should close with a Lone Wolf James song, but I was going to ask you to pick one. So now you have two things to think about at once. See, because I've got a bunch of them here.
You do.
I've got a whole album's worth here, but I don't know if you have one that you would prefer to close the segment.
Let's go with a classic.
Okay.
Cradle to Grave.
Cradle to Grave. I figures that's not one of the ones I have.
Oh, all right. That's the most viewed one on YouTube, and you don't have that one?
That's not one of the ones I have,
All
no.
right. What do you got?
I got First Breath, 45. Here comes the pain, Hypertension.
Do Hypertension.
Hypertension? Okay. So I'll get that loaded up. And what are you looking for again over there?
I'm looking for
the
lineup for this afternoon.
Oh, for Carnival of Sin, yeah. In Effingham, which is fun to say.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
That far?
What's that?
It was about an hour and a half here.
Oh, okay.
Is that right, Mary?
Yeah. Mary's got something for you there.
Oh, no, I need the list.
Oh. But yeah, if you are just joining us, we've got the Rockin Redhead Echo Ray here with us live in studio.
We are rocking it today. We've got Under the Horizon and Lethal Creed and Midnight Possession in the house today. And it would just be so much easier if these bands could just post it right at the top of the page.
Right.
This is what's happening today.
Right, pin that. Yeah, absolutely.
If I could just find the event, I think I'll be in business.
But, and is this, oh, you found it? Is it a multi-day thing?
Yes, it started last night.
Okay.
People were putting their tents up pretty, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I guess they started.
Yeah.
Putting this stuff up. Thank you so much, Heather. My girl, Heather. She's got my back. She just sent me a screenshot of the list.
Oh, wonderful.
Shout out.
Wonderful.
So
okay.
this is the same woman that I said was the band hen for Lethal Creed. And she's got me covered too. So I love that woman so much.
Okay.
You better be prepared for those ultimate squeezes today, Heather. All right. So music starts at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we're going to kick it off with Horsefly Gulch. We got
that one.
Yeah. We checked them out at the barbecue that we did a couple weeks ago in Casco.
Yep.
Stellar dudes all the way around.
They've been on the show. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Heart Divided, Lethal Creed, T. Shane, Dawn of End, Oceans and Ghost, Hollow Virtue, Creating a Sinner. I'm a little hesitant in saying this, but I do have the headliner listed as Slay the Giants.
Okay.
The only reason I'm hesitant is because I heard whispers last night that they may have had to pull out.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to confirm or deny that, so please take that with a grain of salt, everybody.
Okay.
But that's the lineup that I have currently as of right now.
Okay.
And it's stacked, and I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People camp out at that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she and I camped out.
That's something I've never done is camping. I'm terrified of deer ticks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get the bug spray and stuff for that. It's really not.
It's a big problem in the Northeast, but...
It is. It can be. Yeah, I haven't had a single tick on me yet this year.
That's good.
On wood.
That's good. Yeah.
I've also been dosing up on the bug spray, too.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's very smart. Very smart. Yeah. They're bad this year. I got bitten by some sort of beetle recently. Landed on my neck.
Ooh.
And I don't even know why it happened. And apparently they don't sting. They don't have stingers. They literally bite you. It was horrifying.
That is horrifying. I wouldn't want that at all.
No. And I wasn't in the woods or anything, but it just happened. Yeah, very, very strange. But Echo Ray, the Rockin Redhead, thank you so much for joining us.
My absolute honor. Thank you so much for having me.
And we'll close out with this. What should we know about Lone Wolf James? Do you want to give them a plug before we play this track? Hypertension? They were on the show, but... if you want to.
Yeah, so I'm Lone Wolf James has some shows coming up. I'm not really in the loop as much as I'd like to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I know he's just recently joined up with a wrestling deal, so he's going to be doing some some wrestling shows.
Okay. Interesting.
And yeah, I mean, there was some miscommunication and some misunderstanding between when I was leaving and me parting ways.
Oh.
So things kind of shifted dramatically and unexpectedly.
Okay.
So I'm a little out of the loop with them, but yeah, stellar group of dudes. I love them with all of my heart. They're my brothers.
Yeah.
And Hypertension personally is one of my all-time personal favorites.
Okay.
Gary used to dedicate that one to me personally almost every night he played it.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow.
I love that one.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. So we'll close out the segment with this. And if you are listening live on Saturday, stick around. We've got Lou Antonucci coming up in the third hour. He's going to play live for us. But Echo Ray, the Rockin Redhead, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
The Alzheimer's Foundation of America is holding a free educational conference on September 16th as part of its Educating Across America tour to provide New Hampshire residents with information about brain health, caregiving, early detection, support services, and more. It will take place at the Bedford Event Center. Learn more or register for the free Alzheimer's educational program by visiting alzfdn.org.
Nana's Kitchen and Pizzeria.
From Nana's hands to your plate, tradition, love, and taste that's great. Slow fermented dough, flavor so true. Each bite a story made just for you.
603-232-9366. Nana's Kitchen and Pizzeria, 15 Dartmouth Drive, Auburn, New Hampshire.
Nana's Kitchen and Pizzeria.
Luigi's Pizza Bar and Grill.
For everyone, let's raise a slice on high with toppings all around. It's a pizza party, oh my.
Luigi's Pizza Bar and Grill, 712 Valley Street, Manchester. Come on in or call 622-1021. Luigi, keeping the tradition alive since 1975.
Pizza for slice and topping. Everything feels so right.
In times of crisis, you need a law firm that stands by your side. With over 40 years of experience, Craig & Getsoulis is dedicated to fighting for your rights. As former state prosecutors, our attorneys have the knowledge and trial experience to provide an aggressive defense against any charge, from DUIs to homicides. If you've been injured, our compassionate team will assess your case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Serving all of New Hampshire, Craig & Getsoulis is here when you need us most. Visit craiggetsoulis.com for a free consultation. Craig & Getsoulis, your advocates, your allies.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry. Located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Hey everyone, this is Rob Azevedo, host of Granite State of Mind, and I want to tell you about Pembroke City Limits in the historic Suncook Village. PCL is an award-winning bar, restaurant, and music venue where there's live music 5 days a week and twice on Saturdays. Everything from blues, country, folk, funk, and a whole lot of jazz. We have 12 craft beers on tap dedicated to local brewers in the area and some of the friendliest bartenders around. Please come visit Pembroke City Limits at 134 Main Street in the historic Suncook Village, only 6 miles outside of Manchester. Open Tuesdays to Wednesdays, 4 to 10, Thursdays to Sunday, 11 to 10. Pembroke City Limits, where it's all about the music.
Diz's Cafe is the place to put a smile on your face. Judy and the crew will take care of you. Bring your appetite and treat your taste buds right. Diz's Cafe is always a winning choice. Breakfast, lunch, or supper. Diz's Cafe at 860 Elm Street in downtown Manchester. Dine in, take out, or make a reservation. Call 603-606-2532. Eat, drink, and be happy. Diz's Cafe.
When it comes to keeping WMNH on the air and your own personal or business computer needs, trust Groland Computers. Located on Elm Street in Manchester, Groland handles computer repair, virus removal, and custom-built systems. Are you looking for budget-friendly options? Check out our selection of fully inspected used computers. We offer tailored on-site solutions. No unnecessary expenses here. Visit Groland.com or call Groland Computers at 603-645-0101. Your tech, your way. Trust Groland Computers.
Midnight. 7 times out of 10, we listen to our music at night. Thus spawned the title of this program.
Late Night Delight with DJ Midas, right here on WMNH Manchester.
You wanna know why? Because I'm on the radio.
Saturdays and Sunday nights, midnight to 4 a.m.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
Behold the harmony of airwaves as you immerse yourself in the captivating frequencies of WMNH-LP, the sonic heartbeat of Manchester, transcending through the ether at 95.3 megahertz frequency modulation. Our transmissions emanate from the zenith of 1000 Elm Street. Venture into the heart of our creative realm at 119 Canal Street, where innovation and sound collide. We bear the imprimatur of Manchester Public Television Service in the venerable city of Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. Enrich your auditory journey with the depth of our licensed residents. Dispatch your missives to WMNH953@gmail.com or traverse the virtual corridors of WMNHradio.org. Engage with our sonic vibrations by communing with us through the digital channels. Your radio beckons, eager to enthrall you with its mesmerizing cadence and envelop you in a symphony of boundless auditory wonder.
WMNH, rip the knob off.
You're listening
listening to Matt Connarton Unleashed on WMNH 95.3. You are listening to WMNH 95.3.
World premiere.
Right now, we have a Matt Connarton Unleashed world radio premiere. This comes out August 14th, but you are going to hear it here first. This is the new single from Tuesday Night Whites. It's called Red Tree.
You said you'd meet me in the summertime. My face was melting, it's not even 5. But when we get back to the other side, then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. She said to me, mid-Mercury, that's where I'll be. Summertime, I took it all and now my hands are tied. But when we get back to the other side, then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. Then tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. She said to me, come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. And tonight, oh tonight is when we come alive. She said to me, mid-Mercury, that's where I'll be.
We're back from the break. Matt Connarton Unleashed.
Running a business means counting every dollar. But if your building systems are out of date, you could be losing more dollars. Upgrades designed to and show you the fastest path.
Hey, everybody, having a little technical difficulty here. I will edit that on the podcast, but we are in hour number 3, numero trace of Matt Connarton Unleashed, and I think I might have solved the problem. All right, here we go. I found another way to do this. We're gonna play a song for you. This is Luann.
Between me.
No, that's still going. It's live radio, my friends. I did not expect that to happen. Okay, here we go. This is The Merchant on Market Square by Lou Antonucci. And then he's with us in studio. Check this out.
Lord, I'm a merchant here on Market Square, trying to save my piece of the pie. Is it really right or even fair for my livelihood to be denied for the renaissance of glass and steel? The city's on this side, tearing down my life. Too fast, you're moving too fast for a simple man like me. I worked hard, half a life on the south side, just to raise my family. My business grew, I moved uptown here to Market Square, but life savings down. The city says, tear it down, give it all to PPG. Too slow, the court's too slow for a common man like me. All my friends said stay, but the judge said no, and I thought this life was free. One by one, as the shops close down here on Market Square, I'm losing ground. I won't give in, won't lay it down, won't give it all to PPG. Lord, I'm a merchant here on Market Square, trying to save my piece of the pie. Is it really right or even fair for my livelihood to be denied for the renaissance of glass and steel? The city's on this side, they're tearing down my life. Oh, it's too much, it's all too much for a broken man like me. Now my bank accounts lie empty, there's a loophole in my lease. We give you 30 days, not a minute more. Here on Market Square, I gotta close my doors. Makes no sense if I wanna eat, gotta go to work for PPG. Lord, I'm a merchant laid off Market Square, trying to save my piece of the pie. Was it really right or even fair for my livelihood to be denied for the renaissance of glass and steel? The city's on this side, they're tearing down my life.
Oh, it's such a great song. The Merchant on Market Square. And that is, of course, the great Lou Antonucci. And Jenny and I are joined in studio right now by Lou Antonucci. And let me get that. Let's see. So we've got him. He's going to be playing live for us, too. So we got the whole mic setup going. So let's see if we can hear you. Hello, Lou.
Hey, Matt. How you doing?
Good. Well, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here.
Great to be here. Hi, Jen.
Hello, darling. So good to see you this morning and your smiling face. And I am so looking forward to getting to hear you play. Great joys of coming in with Matt is occasionally I get my own private concert.
Lou, I know we talked about it before, but just briefly, can you tell us the story of that song again? Because I do love that song, and it's an interesting story behind it because it's a sad story really, but it's based on true events.
Yeah, that's back in the 80s. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was going through a renaissance, both a cultural and a physical renaissance. And in the process of doing that, they wanted there were a lot of corporations that were originally based in Pittsburgh that had been moving out. For example, Rockwell International was one of those that moved out of Pittsburgh. It used to have their headquarters there. Well, PPG was another corporate entity that was based in Pittsburgh, and they wanted to keep them there, so they were going to build this big conglomeration of buildings downtown.
Yeah.
And if you ever look at the skyline of Pittsburgh now, you see this big glass building that kind of looks like a castle at the top, has four corners on the top. And so what they did was to provide the land for PPG so they'd stay in Pittsburgh. They pretty much took away much of what was called Market Square.
Yeah.
It was the old town Pittsburgh, cobblestone streets, little shops and bistros. And it was really a fight between the shop owners and Pittsburgh to stay there or at least get proper remuneration for their businesses.
Yeah.
And so that's the story of one shop owner that, fought to keep his business.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, ended up losing it, and like other businesses had to kind of, because the city took the property by eminent domain.
Right. There's that line in there. The city's on their side.
Yeah. So anyway, but I mean, Pittsburgh has really grown dramatically over the years, and it's a great city now.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a little sad story of the past.
Yeah. But a great song came out of it. I do love that.
Yeah.
What have you been up to? You're always very, very busy.
Still playing locally. Now that it's summer, it's a pretty busy time because most of the restaurants and clubs add their outside patios.
Yep.
And so they'll have singers out on the patios. So doing that right now. As a matter of fact, I'm playing tonight over at the Homestead in Merrimack.
Okay.
5:30 to 9 this evening over there. And then also kind of in between on my You, Me, and Harry show tour.
Yep.
I did several shows in April.
Okay.
And because of the busy summer with the clubs, I generally will take June and July off from that show.
Okay.
And then back in August, I start back up with that.
Okay.
Got a number of shows coming up in August and September.
Now, for listeners who are not familiar, who may not have heard your previous appearances on the show or are not followers of you online yet, what is You, Me, and Harry?
You, Me, and Harry is... I'm not going to call it a tribute show. A lot of people like to do that.
Yeah.
But it's a 2-hour show, and it's just me, my guitar, and all Harry Chapin music.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big contingent of Harry Chapin fans out there.
Yep.
And so I do the show, and I generally do it in small stage clubs, intimate 75 to 100 seat clubs, and it's a very engaging type of show. I'm very much engaged with the audience, as Harry used to be.
Right.
And I do all the favorites, but then also a lot of his songs that a lot of folks haven't heard before.
Yeah.
So that's what the show is about, and it's been doing very well. I mean, the first year I did it, I've been doing it 3 years now. First year I did it, I did 3 shows.
Okay.
One in Vermont, one in New Hampshire, one in Maine.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Second year, it grew to 5 shows, mostly in Maine and then Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And this year, I'm up to 10 shows in the tour now. So I got 6 more coming up. I'm doing one State College, PA, Tuckerton, New Jersey, Kennett Square, Philadelphia, and Gibsonia outside of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So and then 2 up in Maine. So
Wow.
keeping me busy, coming back in August with that.
That's fantastic. Has it surprised you at all just how busy it's kept you? I mean, when you started that project, did you think you were going to be doing as many shows as you are?
I had hoped I would be.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily think I would be, or it would grow that fast.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it takes a lot of time because I do all my own booking and all my own marketing.
Yep.
I do a lot of social, a lot of Facebook, and it's been very, pretty much all the rooms so far have been full. So it certainly has gone well so far.
That's outstanding.
So I'm shooting for 20 next year.
Are you? Yeah. Excellent. Good for you. Good for you. Well, so you're going to play some songs for us today. Of course, you brought your guitar. What are we going to hear some of today?
Well, I thought I'd do some original things.
Cool.
In the past, I've done a lot of Harry songs. And
Yeah.
I'll do one a little bit later that we'll talk about. But I thought I'd do some original things, and I was feeling somewhat nostalgic.
Okay.
So I'm going to go way back.
Oh.
And kind of give you this little chronology of some of my early songwriting.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is a song. This was on my CD that we've talked about before, An Almost Perfect Flight. It was actually a song that I wrote when I was 13 years old.
Really?
Yes. One of the first 3 songs I had ever written, and only has 4 chords, very simplistic.
Yeah.
Don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it's called Family Life and Freedom.
Before you start,
sure.
Before you start the song, Lou, just give us a little strum. I just want to make sure we got good levels here. Yeah. That sounds really nice. That sounds really good in the headphones. Okay, we should be good to go.
All right.
All right, the great Lou Antonucci is here with us live in studio.
If you come to see me, don't tell Rosemary. If you bring me flowers, I would not agree to all these simple treasures. Therein life are free, believe me. If your heart is broken, find your sacred tree and plant it in your garden. The truth will lie beneath. Unearth the walls of my obsessions. When you were loving me, believe me. Believe me, all I ever wanted was family life and freedom. All you ever wanted was free. Sifting through the madness, in time we come to see that all these simple treasures there in life are free. So now I'll try to reach them, hoping not to bleed. Believe me. Believe me, all I ever wanted was family life and freedom. All you ever wanted was free. So if you come to see me, please don't tell Rosemary. If you bring me flowers, I would not agree to all these simple treasures. There in life are free, believe me, believe me, yeah, believe me.
Oh my God, I love it.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. You know, on the album, which you can stream on YouTube, An Almost Perfect Flight, on that song, I had some great backup musicians.
Yeah.
A gentleman by the name of Richard Gardzina, who's actually from northern New Hampshire, horn player. He played sax on some of the songs, but on that particular song, played some amazing flute.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And it just makes that song kind of a little symphony of its own.
Yeah.
He did a great job with it. So.
And did you say you were 13 when you wrote that?
13.
That's
And
incredible.
I don't know where it came from. The only connection I have to that is my sisters and I had our cousin Patty, who used to come babysit us, and her older sister was our cousin Rosemarie.
Okay.
And so that's probably where I got the name.
I was going to ask you, who's Rosemary?
Well, that's my babysitter's sister, but it has no connection
right
to the story of the song.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. If you're just joining us, Lou Antonucci is here with us live in studio. Now, do you do when you do the show, You, Me, and Harry, do you do any of your originals during that show, or?
Yeah, I do. There's one of my original songs. I think I did it last time I was here. It's called A Message from Harry.
Okay, right.
I do that one, but I've got a new one that I recently recorded, and it's actually a co-write with Harry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, an interesting story behind that one. But maybe we'll save that for a little bit.
You want to save that one for a little bit later?
Save that one for a little bit later.
All right.
Got to warm up to that. But yeah, I do some originals. That Message from Harry, and then this new song. But
okay,
it's really all pure Harry.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure we've talked about it before, but why? Obviously, Harry Chapin would you say he's your favorite artist of all time, or? Yeah,
I think he's the one. You know, when I was growing up, when I was 13 and through my teen years, right, I was mostly I would mostly follow Harry Chapin, James Taylor, Jim Croce, John Denver.
Yeah.
But I guess Harry was the one who really stuck with me because of the uniqueness of his story songs.
Okay.
You know, and then the songs that I've written over time, I think lend themselves a little bit more to story songs.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you generally find it more interesting to tell a story? I mean, a lot of songs, you know, I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Obviously, every artist expresses themselves however, but most music that we listen to just broadly, regardless of genre, most of it doesn't necessarily tell a story. Most of it is, you know, there's a lot of love songs, there's a lot of heartbreak songs, but actually telling a story, like The Merchant on Market Street is a great example of a song you have, and it's part of what I love about it, that actually tells a story. Mm-hmm. But I mean, is that something that's important to you to be able to, or, I don't know. I mean, do you have any songs that don't necessarily tell a story, but they're more just here's a love song or whatever it is?
Yeah, I've got several of those. I'll just make one comment, and I'll do one or two of the ones that don't necessarily tell a story.
Okay.
But in terms of telling a story, what I find about telling a story in a song, especially if it's from some true event, is that people in the audience, when they come to listen to music, right, and not coming to dance, not coming to drink necessarily, but coming to listen to music.
Yeah.
There's something in those story songs that they find relatable.
Yes.
And when they relate to it, they get so much more wrapped into it.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. That's what I like to see
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't want to necessarily have a a story song, I've got one here. Now, this one I wrote a little bit later in my teenage years.
Okay.
Okay. This one I wrote when I was 17.
Okay.
Now, being from Western Pennsylvania, at that time, back in the 70s, okay, a lot of things going on. But one of the things that was really happening, not just in Western Pennsylvania, but across the country, was the boom in fast food.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
You know, in Western Pennsylvania, it was McDonald's, it was Burger King, it was Wendy's, it was Burger Chef, it was Winkies. I don't know if they had Winkies up here anywhere.
No.
Winkies was an interesting one. Huh. And it was, if you were into seafood, it was whatever that seafood chain was, Long John Silver's.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so one day I sat down and I said, maybe I should pay a little homage to fast food.
Okay.
So this is what came out of that.
Very curious to hear this.
Not a love song, not a story song, just a song about fast food.
All right, Lou Antonucci live in studio.
Now gourmet food doesn't faze my palate. I never been one for getting heavy into wine and cheese. Now Mom Antonucci can bake that lasagna, but I don't need no fancy dinners. I'm much more easy to please. Just give me some good old-fashioned all-American fast food. Now order me up a charcoal broiled burger, a #1 in U.S. government inspected beef. And the sesame seeds hold the buns together. You can pass on the onions, give me some ketchup, tomato, and a slice of pickle. American fast food. Well, I've never been accused of being vitamin deficient. I got no ulcers and my teeth are doing just fine. And I credit my good health to that fast food habit of mine. All American fast food. American fast food. All American fast food. American fast food. Yeah, with golden brown fries neatly cooked to perfection. A hot apple pie or a sundae with a top and a whipped cream. You can wash it all down with a shake or a cola. Got no dirty dishes, you just empty your tray as you walk out the door. American fast food. They said I never been accused of being vitamin deficient. My heart's still beating and my teeth, how they do shine. Oh, I credit my good health to that fast food habit of mine. All American fast food. American fast food.
That's great. Lou Antonucci, American fast food. I don't know, though. You don't think that's a story song? To me, it's like the story of how one ruins one's health.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it. So
no doubt. No, that's great, though. I love that. I had not heard a song of yours like that before with that kind of vibe. I really like that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Little different.
There you go,
I
Jenny.
liked it.
Yeah. No, that was great. That must get a really good response live, I would think. People get into that.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm playing it at a lot of nice restaurants.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it does get a good response when I do it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So you wrote that? Did you say when you were 17?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Wow.
That was an early one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were writing songs pretty, like, good songs, really young. That's great.
Yeah. I guess hopefully I've improved over the years. As I, a lot of people ask me when you write a song, what comes first, like the words, the lyrics, or the music?
Yeah.
And typically it all kind of comes at once.
Yeah.
And a lot of songwriters, they'll say one or the other, or they'll say the same thing, that everything kind of just comes at once.
Right.
There was one song, after I went off to college, that my roommate actually had written a poem about a relationship with his girlfriend, and we're back to relationships.
Yeah.
But this song is one, again from the album, and it's one where, as a guy, he's trying to figure out what his relationship is all about with the girlfriend. Are they really just friends, or is there going to be something serious there?
Yeah.
And I had never really done anything like that, where I've taken words like a poem that he had given me and turned it into a song. But this one, this one came out pretty good. The relationship, his relationship didn't stand the test of time, but
yeah.
I think the song has.
All right.
This one's called, if I could do it, this one's called Touch the Sun.
Lou Antonucci live in studio. All right, let's hear it.
I tried to understand you. I tried to find you out. Tried to see inside you, to find what you're about. I tried to know what's on your mind, but I should have tried to touch the sun. You held yourself above me, and trying to be kind. You said you could not love me, but you'd give me all your time. I tried to know what's on your mind. Oh, I should have tried to touch the sun. Yes, I should have tried to touch the sun. So you go your way, I'll go my way. Sometimes it has to be that way. And sometimes you can make me feel like always was just around the corner, but it's always out of just as if I tried to touch the sun. The many times I told you this is a love, it's not a game. I'd embrace but never hold you, and cherish through the pain of trying to read between the lines. Oh, but I should have tried to touch the sun. Yes, I should have tried to touch the sun.
Oh, I love it. That's a great song. Great song. Lou Antonucci is here with us, live in studio. So that's another one that goes way back then, right?
Yeah, that one goes way back. That was, right at my freshman year of college. So I guess I was 18.
Okay.
There was another song I wrote that I mentioned earlier. I'm feeling kind of nostalgic, and this song, I don't think I've ever played this song out in public, except for playing it back when I was 18 in college.
Really?
I played it in my dorm room for people, and then I played it. We had it was interesting. In our school, we had an off-campus dorm where they put the freshmen.
Yeah.
It's called Forest Manor, and they had one building with the guys and one building with the girls, all freshmen.
Okay.
And then they were separated by a cafeteria.
Okay.
And so it was a great way to build camaraderie for your freshman class. And I have done, concerts in my dorm room, then in the cafeteria. We had a big concert there.
Yeah.
And then I eventually went back to that school and did a show at the Student Union there.
Oh, wow.
But this song I had written after I had first gotten to college. This one's about that. And again, I've not played this since I was 18.
I feel like we're getting an exclusive here. This is great.
This is an exclusive.
This is cool. Okay.
First time on the airwaves.
All right.
This is a painful one. This is about, you're in high school, right? You got that girlfriend or you got that boyfriend, and you're hot and heavy, and then you graduate, and you're both going off to different schools, right?
Yeah.
And you're either going to make it or you're not going to make it. But for those first couple months, you're dealing with that heartache of being apart.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what this one's about.
Relatable, yeah.
Again, haven't played it for
long
50
time. Long
some
time.
years, probably.
And a Lou Antonucci exclusive. I like this.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right.
Only for you, Matt.
Oh, wonderful. All right.
This one's called Driving Me Mad.
All right.
Living without you is making me sad. Going in circles is not what I meant when I said, girl, we can make it together again. It's driving me mad. I still remember the tears in your eyes. I hated to leave you, but don't ask me why. I'm still here, can't you see? I'll give it a try, but it's driving me mad. Days through the summer fly by as September draws near. Time once again to say goodbye. I never thought it could hurt this bad. If I could just see you tomorrow, I won't be afraid to tell you just how much it hurts to be so far away and missing you living without you is making me sad. Going in circles is not what I meant when I said, girl, we can make it together again. And it's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me out of my mind. It's driving me mad. If I could just see you tomorrow. It's driving me mad. If I could just touch you tomorrow. It's driving me mad. If I could just hold you again.
That was gorgeous.
Wow. Yeah.
That was
is
really gorgeous.
Yeah. No, that's wow. That's incredible. Thank you for sharing that with us, Lou.
There you
Very
go.
powerful.
Exclusive.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's a great song. If you're just joining us, Lou Antonucci is here with us live in studio, and we're getting to hear some stuff we haven't heard before on the show with Lou here. And no, that's great. So you now that you've broken that out publicly here, is that going to be showing up in your set? Is it a great song?
I'm trying to think if it's a little too rough for the restaurant crowd.
Really? Yeah.
But when I do a show that's a small stage original show, I'll definitely do that song for sure.
Yeah. No, that's
And
really
some
good.
other ones.
Really good. Yeah. How many? It's probably impossible to put a number on it, but do you have any idea how many songs you've written?
There are people that would say, "Oh my gosh, hundreds and hundreds and all that." I would say probably less than 50.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
I heard Elton John say this once.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, it wasn't Elton John. It was Billy Joel saying this about Elton John. That's why I got it mixed up. He said you shouldn't write too many because you don't want to, because quality over quantity.
Yeah.
He said, that's right. It was Billy Joel who said this. He was on Howard Stern, and Howard was asking him. This was a few years ago. Why don't you write any more? Because Billy Joel, he's often associated with Elton John because they did those tours together.
Yeah.
And he goes, Howard said something about, Elton, he's still writing songs. And Billy Joel said, yeah, I think he writes too many.
Well, I think there's something to that. I know I have a lot of singer-songwriter friends, and they just, one friend of mine, he just, if he's not playing somewhere, 8 hours a day, he's sitting there writing songs.
Yeah.
And, that's how they did it in the old days.
Yeah.
When Carole King was a songwriter that worked for the studio, and they just turned out music, a little different thing back then.
Yeah.
But it's for me, it's more if there's an event or there's something that hits me,
right?
That then I feel like a song comes on,
right?
Or a friend of mine will say, hey, how about this as an idea for a song, right?
Yeah.
And I'll think about it, and then I'll churn on a little bit, and I'll end up writing something around it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't write that many.
Yeah.
But you had asked about the Harry Chapin show, and we mentioned a song that I've actually done. I guess you could call it a co-write.
Yeah.
There's a little nice little story behind this one that I do in the show, and I figured I'd better get it in now, so we'll make sure we get it in.
Oh yeah.
But I've been doing the show now for 3 years, and last year I contacted a gentleman in Long Island, New York. Now, anybody knows Harry Chapin knows he's from Huntington, New York on Long Island, and his family's from there. And Long Island is like Harry Chapin country.
Okay.
And this gentleman, over the years, for 23 years now, they've been doing a concert in Long Island, and it's a Harry Chapin tribute concert. And it's all the Long Island musicians that get together to perform in the show.
Okay.
So I called him up last year and said, hey, I do this show, you, me, and Harry. We just started traveling a little bit, and I play Harry's stuff all the time, blah, blah, blah. I'd love to come down and do a song in your show, because he typically would have about, I think this year there were 38 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And some duos, trios,
Wow.
some singles as part of this show.
Wow.
Big production. It's really
Sounds it. Yeah.
fantastic. So I called him up and I said, hey, could I come down and do a song?
Yeah.
And he said, well, I'll respectfully decline, because it's really a show about Long Island musicians
Oh.
paying tribute to one of their own.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
I says, oh, I get that. But then he says, if you want to come down and join us on stage for the finale, because they always do All My Life's a Circle at the end with everybody.
Okay.
And I said, well, I'll see what my schedule is.
Yeah.
But turns out I was playing somewhere that night and didn't go down. So I had the opportunity. Now, over time, I'd gotten to know Josh and Jason Chapin
Okay.
through Facebook and some other things I do with groups on there, both sons of Harry's.
Okay.
And I got an invite from Jason to come down to Long Island in last November, for the Long Island premiere of a movie called Cats in the Cradle,
Okay.
the song that changed our lives.
Oh, okay.
If you've not seen it, you should check it out. It's on, you can, I think it's on YouTube now too, but like Prime Video and whatever.
Yeah.
But they did a premiere in New York City, and then the next 2 nights later, they did a premiere just for Long Island.
Okay.
So he invited me to come down to that. And I said, oh, yeah, sure, this is a great opportunity to meet some of the other folks. So I went down. It was fantastic. Because I happened to be in the VIP room because he invited me, I got to, Tom Chapin was there. I got to meet Tom Chapin, several other people, the directors and producers of the movie. Well, Jason was one of the producers.
Yeah.
And then Josh Chapin says to me, hey, Lou, let me introduce you to my mom, Sandy Chapin, who is Harry's wife.
Wow.
Okay. Now, she just turned 92,
Okay.
but she's still going strong, and she's a poet.
Yeah.
In her own right. She's published several books of poetry.
Oh, wow.
As a matter of fact, folks that don't know it, there's 2 songs by Harry. One is called Tangled Up Puppet. One is called Cats in the Cradle. Those words were written by Sandy, not by Harry.
Oh, no
Wow,
kidding.
really?
They were poems that Sandy had written.
Okay.
And, Cats in the Cradle, she gave it to Harry, and he looked at it, didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But then they had their son Josh, and after they had their son Josh and he's on the road, then he went back and looked at it again and turned it into his only #1 hit.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So we spent a good bit of time, her and I, talking about her poetry and songwriting in general, and
Yeah.
and how they go together. And she mentioned a book that she published in 2014 called The Book of Eyes. And what it is it's a compendium of Harry's poems and also some of his lyrics.
Okay.
So I came back, to New Hampshire, and I went online and I bought the book.
Yeah.
So I'm looking through the book, and I came across this poem in the book. And it's called Singing Songs Alone.
Okay.
All right? And it just struck me because reading that poem, I could tell this was written by Harry at the height of his success.
Yeah.
He's sitting alone in a hotel room after a show out on the road, and you could tell that he's dealing with that struggle between what he loves so much to do, and that's singing and entertaining and engaging with his audiences, and his family back home.
Yep.
His wife and family.
Yep.
And that's what came out to me in this poem.
Okay.
So I took the poem and I put it to music.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And I went back to Sandy and Josh and said, hey, I put this song to music and I'd like to record it. And I want your permission to do that.
Wow. Yeah.
So they gave permission.
Okay.
Wow.
They said just work with Warner Chappell Music, which is Handel's story songs, which is all the rights and everything to Harry's songs.
Okay.
So I connected with them, and we did some licensing paperwork and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And recorded the song. And so recently, July 19th, they were doing the Tribute to Harry concert again in Long Island.
Okay.
And they contacted me, and they said, would like you to come down and do that song for us.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So here I am, the only one in the show that is not from Long Island.
Yeah.
But they put me on like next to last. They did Cats in the Cradle last, and then, and it was great. It was just fantastic.
That is cool.
So,
wow.
and,
Awesome.
And then on top of that, I get a call from, well, not necessarily a big competitor, I would think, but maybe 92.5, The River.
Yeah.
And this past week, well, Wednesday of this week, they had that song as their homegrown feature.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
That is
on the river.
awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's very cool.
That's been going very well. So
that's great.
I'd like to do that one.
Oh, I cannot wait! Cannot wait to hear this.
And I will mention that all the words in the song are verbatim per the poem.
Okay.
The only difference is the last line in the song. I added that.
Okay.
Because I felt it just would kind of bring it home.
All right. Lou Antonucci live in studio. And what's this called again?
Singing My Songs Alone.
All right.
I live inside my music. I love the spaces there. I can soar inside my stories. They can take me anywhere. You may say he's up there working. We've got our jobs and singing's his. But to me, I see it differently. It's the only world there is. I'm the king in my music castle. My walls are made of sound. My bandmates are my soldiers. We come to conquer towns. As I ride out on each melody, my microphone's my sword. I'm out to slay the audience. Applause is my reward. There's a lady somewhere waiting who loves me more than I can know. She dies a little each time I leave, loves me enough to let me go. She prays one day I'll see the way to bring my songs back home. Now I'm roving toward the lights, singing my songs alone. But when the song is over and the stage is dark and bare, my motel is a dungeon. There's no one's waiting there. And this king in all his finery is just a jester and a clown. My castle's a pack of playing cards that all come tumbling down. There's a lady somewhere waiting who loves me more than I can know. She dies a little each time I leave,
loves me enough to let me go. I know I'm hopeless, crazy, an almost classic case. It seems to come out backwards. I've got a mask behind my face. I'm alive when I'm singing, and I've an admission I must make. When I'm up here, it's reality. When I'm off stage, it's a fake. There's a lady somewhere waiting who loves me more than I can know. She dies a little each time I leave, but loves me enough to let me go. She prays one day I'll see the way to bring my songs back home. Now I'm roving toward the lights, singing my songs alone. And when the stagehands finally dim the lights, I'll be bringing my songs back home.
Oh, that is beautiful. Wow.
It was gorgeous.
Wow. Lou Antonucci.
You're very good for me.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Thank you.
Lou Antonucci here with us in studio. So we've got we don't have much time left. I want to make sure our listeners know where they can find you online, where they can find out where to see you, me, and Harry. Any of that information that we need to make sure people know.
Great, yeah. Well, they could find out anything about me, okay?
Yeah.
On louantonucci.com.
Okay.
LOUANTONUCCI, just like it's pronounced.
Okay.
.com. Okay, louantonucci.com. It also will have the schedule of the Harry shows.
Okay.
But there's a special site just for You, Me, and Harry, and that's youmeandharry.net.
Okay.
Okay. And if you make a mistake and say youmeandharry.com, that'll also get you there.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
But it's, that site has a lot. It's all pertains to the show schedule, the tour, everything like that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And do you have anywhere that you're playing this weekend that you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm at the Homestead in Merrimack tonight. And I quite honestly forget when I'm playing next Saturday. I'm playing Saturday in New Hampshire. I think it's the Homestead up in Bristol.
Okay.
That's an outdoor patio thing. They got a beautiful patio up there. Anybody in that area that might want to come out, that's on Saturday.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. This has been wonderful.
Hey, I always enjoy coming by.
Absolutely.
I picked the perfect day to come in.
Yeah.
Stay inside here out of all that humidity.
Yes. Yeah, Jenny's been very, very busy. Should plug your website.
Oh, yes. You got to keep up with the good trouble that I get into. You got to go to jencoffey.com, JENNCOFFEY.com, and check it out there. Coming up on August 22nd, we'll be having our first meeting for the Patients Unit here in the great city of Manchester at the Brookside Congregational Church. Go to my website to check out for more information.
Very good.
Great stuff.
Very good. And, of course, you can keep up with me at mattconnerton.com. That's the easiest way to do that. And Lou, what should we can end the show today with one of your studio tracks. What did you have in mind?
Maybe Grandfather's Song.
Oh, that's a good one.
Have you got that without any commercials in it?
I do. Yes.
Just to mention about that song.
Yeah.
That song has been used over 24,000 times on Facebook.
Really?
By folks using it as background for something or other having to do with their grandfathers.
Well, how's that for
Yeah.
validation, huh?
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. Very good. And this is from the album An Almost Perfect Flight.
Correct.
Very. When did this come out? The album.
It's 14 years ago.
14 years ago.
Yeah,
Wow.
2012.
Yeah. Well, it all holds up. So
Timeless. I like to say it's timeless.
it is timeless. It is timeless. Absolutely. Lou Antonucci, thank you again so much.
Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. We'll do it again in the future. And we'll close out with this. This is called Grandfather's Song from Lou Antonucci.
My grandfather is the soul of this family. 81 years along in his life, living alone at the top of his mountain, tending his gardens where no one can find him, planting his flowers one at a time. Taking a stroll, I stumble upon him, backbent and weary, crouching in pain, looking around. I notice his treasures, beautiful gardens, just his hand behind them, flowing with flowers and blossoming vines. I cannot say I feel that his life is gone. I can't be sure, think that I might be wrong. He's such a fine old man. He's digging and weeding from morning till evening. I tell him he's crazy, says he's lazy, he must get on with his gardening. How could I think that his life was gone? I can't be sure, think that I might be wrong. He's such a fine old man. My grandfather is
95.3.
The Alzheimer's Foundation of America is holding a free educational conference on September 16th as part of its Educating Across America tour to provide New Hampshire residents with